I want to go coffee with you next week. And she said, yeah, and I got a number. Whereas before I would have shied away. Come right up against me, started grinding up against me. And then we turned around and had a snog. Because I was just so antisocial, I was just really bad. I was like, just couldn't talk to anyone in general.
Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Today I've grabbed Kiri, who's just completed his 7-day program, and he's here to share all the sort of experience and advice he's received throughout the week.
So how did you find yourself before coming onto the program, if that was the case?
Before I was just locked myself away. Didn't really do anything. And that was basically it. That's all I can really say about that.
To share with us a sort of, what was your experiences with women before the program?
The same as my social life, zero.
Non-existent?
Non-existent.
So you wouldn't even in a million years think about going over to approach or talk to someone?
No, male or female, just nothing.
Right.
I wouldn't talk to a group, I wouldn't talk to anyone.
Way to He's on the phone to a girl he literally met today to arrange a date. But,
She loved that.
yeah?
It was her birthday today.
No way,
It was
shut
her
up.
birthday.
Well, she just got the best birthday present ever.
Exactly.
You gonna meet up with her?
Yeah, next week.
Amazing, you ever done that before?
No,
You met her in a day?
in the day. Direct.
Yeah, you'd already experienced a huge breakthrough in your life with the incredible, journey you've gone on with your health and your physique. What led you to fall into that pattern?
Of antisocial,
No,
Oh.
of becoming overweight.
because it's a harsh process. It was, you eat for comfort, but you eat for comfort because you're that big. Then obviously you're that big because you're eating, so it's like a vicious circle.
Right.
That's why. So it's, yeah.
What was the trigger point for you?
What back?
Want to change?
There's many factors. Health-wise, thinking I'm starting to get old. I want to start to get a family going, things like that. So there's a few different things that triggered it.
Why did you choose to work with the Johnny Cassell team as opposed to anyone else?
Because I wanted someone in London, so I was looking for people in London, and I like to I want to go for like the social groups that I'm aiming for are the same ones that Johnny Cassell group goes for as well. So I don't want to just go to like a teenage nightclub and just pull a drunken young girl.
Right.
Like, if I was to find someone, I'd want to find a decent, like, attractive woman, one that's got a decent job as well, or like someone that looks after themselves, not just anything. If that makes sense.
Yeah.
Were you skeptical about taking the program?
I was initially, because at first I thought I was looking at different ones, and there's quite a few, and they're obviously a bit expensive. So I didn't go for the week course to start with. I tried the workshop, the day workshop. So my advice is try the day workshops. If you like the day workshop, you bond with the people there. You bond with Dan. I'd recommend the week one, because after I'd done the day workshop, I was like, yeah, I'll do the week. Instantly did the week one after. I think I more or less booked it after the workshop, didn't I?
Pretty much. Yeah.
So yeah, just get a taster, get a feel for like the team, and then take it from there.
Okay.
How was working with Richard?
Okay, Richard's very full on, but at the same time he's got the same humour as me, so we got on quite well. So where he would get me in, like he'll throw me in the frying pan and get me in the shit a little bit, I would then do to him as well.
Right.
So we got on really well together. But he does push you. So he'll make you do a lot of sets. He'll push you into a lot of stuff. And if you try to ignore it, he'll then run and get the set and force you into the set.
Yeah.
So no escaping. So when you're with him, he'll make you do a lot of stuff.
Mm-hmm. Is there any memorable moments and stories you have with Richard?
Yeah, probably when I got him in the crap on the third day I was with him, when I said I'm with one of my friends, I haven't seen him in a long time, and he's talking about you should try everything once in your lifetime, and I'm getting a bit uncomfortable, and the girl's And then he came over, and it was a very funny situation.
Right, you dropped him in it.
I dropped him in it, yeah, because he dropped me in it quite a few times, so it was all fair.
What do you think the biggest breakthrough you experienced with Richard was?
Just the fact that he pushed me to do so many sets that it didn't make them as bad. Now, if I really want to talk to someone, I would actually do it, whereas before I would have shied away.
Right.
So even now, if I'm walking on the street, like, if you want to force me to a set, I'll look at the set and I might just be like, meh. But whereas now, if I see something and I want to speak to that person, I'll do it, which is a big difference. Like that big amount of sets in a day, just throw you over that boundary.
Right. And he had you doing 30 interactions in one sitting.
Yeah, 30 interactions in a 5-hour slot.
Which is more women you've probably approached ever in your life?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
hmm
Okay.
How was working with H?
Yeah, he's chilled. I like him. He's got that style. He's what's the word? Composed. So like if we're in the club and like we're dancing, he would just like be very composed, very chilled. But that's his style. But yeah, he's good. He knows everyone. As you're going around all the different clubs and bars, it seems like he knows literally everyone, and then he introduces you to them, and you get to start learning everyone's names as well. And he's just like forcing you to do things like shake the bouncer's hand. You go first. You go shake the bouncer's hand. So it's like even little things like that actually like start to build up. So that's good to know.
And so what, do you have any memorable moments in particular with H?
Yeah, probably the best one was on my second night with him. There was a little set, and one of them really liked H, so she started trying to get off with H. So then I just went with the other Indian bird, and she was like, because I was moving around a lot more than H was, and H was just being composed, chilled in there. And she's like, "Oh, you can dance very well." And I was like, "Yeah, I do a little bit of salsa." So she's like, "Oh, teach me some salsa." So I pushed her out, spun around. She come right up against me, started grinding up against me, and then we turned around and had a snog. So that's probably, that's probably the best thing with H.
Amazing.
How was working with Dan?
We went over the online stuff. Like he showed me, like I had like an online profile. He made me realise like, okay, I've got 3 pictures on there, and all 3 of them are like now I realise they were bad pictures. No wonder, like it was so bad. So we went over the online stuff. I said to him, make it brutally honest, which he did, which I wanted. So he's helped me on there. So that's stuff I'm going to change, made me more aware of. Things like as well, he went over my style a little bit. So we went over style. So at the beginning of the week, I was wearing like a weird blue, like light blue top with blue jeans and like office shoes, and like an office jacket, which was like horrible, didn't suit me at all. But now it's like, I've just got a few things this week. We went into different shops, we tried different things. He's taken pictures to send to me. So now I've got like a little portfolio in my head of what kind of styles suit me now.
Excellent.
So that's good.
Excellent.
How was working with myself?
Very chilled, but you're very direct. Like you don't like to. You forced me into a set, like into something, which was like just cut the bullshit, just go for it, and I managed to get a number. And I'll be arranging a date with her next week.
Excellent. This is the girl that you was on the phone to, right?
The coffee shop, the one where we were in the restaurant.
Yeah.
And you told me just go and ask for a number.
You left the restaurant to go and get the girl.
Yeah, I went out the restaurant. I was worried that you were going to try and steal my food. That's why that was the true intention. I was like, after what I've seen you just done with all that pizza, I think I had right to think that. But yeah, so I went out. I was like, my food's coming. I want to go coffee with you next week. And she said, yeah, and I got a number, followed through, text her, rang her afterwards, said I'll arrange something with you next week. And yeah, it's all good.
And again, you've never done that in your life before?
No, never.
What do you think was your biggest breakthrough this week?
The one with in the club and one outside the restaurant. They were pretty big breakthroughs.
The one in the club?
Yeah, the dancing and the just relaxing, and then they came to us.
Right.
And then getting intimate with them.
Right.
Why should people take this program?
If they're unsure, if they're not social, it's not. I don't think they should take it just to go and pick up women every night just to shag them, basically. I think this course is more. You could probably do that if you really wanted to, but this is more finding the right girl, finding what you're like, being able to be social, getting out into different circles, things like that. So I would say more, if you're socially insecure, you want to learn how to talk to different people. Yeah, I think this is a good course.
How do you think this program has affected your self-esteem and confidence?
That's boosted it, because before I still had bad, even though I've lost a lot of the weight, I've still got low self-esteem, but that's boosted it a lot this week.
What do you think you're now able to do stepping off the program?
If I see someone that I really genuinely like, and I think, wow, like, I would go and talk to her. I think that's the whole point. If I go somewhere, I can mingle, like I can go around and talk to people. Whereas before, I'd sit in the corner, kind of thing, and not talk to anyone. Feel awkward.
Well, thanks for spending time with us, Kiri. We've certainly enjoyed working with you, and now we're excited of, we can only be excited of what's to come for you. If you want to find out more about the 7-day program, head on over to the website and check out our program page. Alternatively, if you've got a question right now that you want answered, why not send me an email at info@johnnycassell.com, and we'll be more than happy to get that burning question answered for you. Thanks for watching, guys, and remember, hit subscribe.